Okay, the Pink Panther, just a classic riff, immediately recognizable. Okay? And those first 4 opening notes, these double stops like that, you can either slide. It's really a matter of choice and how much string noise you care about, fret noise. The important thing is after that one, then you hit that B and that E, very nice and fully. It kind of completes the riff. So twice, and then it starts the melody. And of course the last bar of that riff, last bit of that riff, last note, starts the melody. Now in this melody, in this song, as compared to a lot of my other arrangements, this one you have to be really conscious about stopping the melody short. Usually I'm going for a real sustain, a real ring, but here you want to stop it short to really give it the character of that melody. So you really want to stop it short. And the hammer-ons are very important. Okay? Along with the slides. They're all very important in giving this that sax-like character. That. Before we hit the 7. Okay. Now this is the fastest little bit. You're doing 2 pull-offs like that. It's not too hard once you figure out where your fingers need to go. The hardest part might be holding that and then quick hitting the C from the G while letting it ring out. That note you do want to ring out. Then again. Okay. Now the second part. Okay. And I'm using that same pinky for both, but since I'm not trying to have maximum sustain, it's fine. There's enough time to jump up there. So again, second part. And again, just like the first. Okay, you stop short again. And here you really want to slide around as much as you can. However you feel like playing it. This has to be very cool, very laid back. And that I really emphasize that slide a lot. Because it's 4 quarter notes on the same note, you really want to give it some character. And those I definitely hit each one. Okay. This might be the most difficult move of the whole song, is here after. So you need to hit first fret on the B flat on the A string, first fret on the D string, 4th fret on the B string, and slide it in. So it's kind of a funny move with your right hand. You're going from this and sliding in, but if you can pull it off, it's really nice. Then you keep going on. This also is tricky to hit that 8th fret for the 7th. So again, stopping it short. There, just like this, same move. Again. Another big jump. Again. That. Okay, you have to stop again, and now you're jumping up an octave. I'm giving this, again, as much character as you can. The slides are good, the pull-offs are good. Then I'm doing this little riff here, this where I'm doing on the A, hammering on the B flat, pulling off, back to the A, and hitting the G. You don't need to do that. If you want to, you can just do, you know, even just that A, just like you did down here, you can do. Like that. Before going on. Or like that. So finishing that phrase. Now we're into what I took a solo on. And you can take a solo or not. There's not really a solo in the original. There's sort of these big horn melodies. But I took a solo just because the chords aren't very hard. So I did something like this. To a C. Then here. At C7. Okay, then ending. Okay, now I'm doing the same, but now harmonized a bit. This is another kind of difficult part of the song. You don't need to do it, you can just do. Or like what I did is, I harmonized it a bit. Like that, so. Hammer on. Yeah, now we're back to the main riff. Okay. Now, once more to the regular verse, just like the very first one. Basically repeat. Just one move different, I'll show you. Just to add a bit of emphasis to this F7, going up here. You don't need to do that, you can just stay here if you want to, before going on, to complete the verse. And you can do this however you want, just like the first two, if you want to. What I did was, so, A, hammer on the B flat, pull off to the A, to the G, so. 4 times. Now the riff again. Now what I'm doing here is I'm echoing some of the early riffs. And this is kind of tricky too. You could skip this and just end it quietly. It's kind of cool too, but what I did was, after the first one, so hammer on from the E to the G, 2nd fret to 5th fret, 2nd fret off. Now I'm doing the same thing, but over the E. Like that. And ending it on the E power chord. And harmonics there on the 5th fret, on the B string and the E string. So not an easy song, but very recognizable, and just people really enjoy this song. So I think it's worth the effort. Let me know any questions you may have, and thanks for watching.